It's transfer deadline day, Chelsea news, everything you need to know on this channel, The Kafka's View. Video out at 1 and there'll be a video out in the evening to confirm everything fully done. Make sure you stay tuned. First video of the day. Today we're going to talk about Thomas Partey. What is happening? There's news out about him. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is going to blow my mind. What are we doing as a team? Emerson, deal collapsed. Alonso, where is he going to go? Rudiger's there and Jorginho confirmation news. So stay tuned. All that is going to come up in this short video. Make sure you stay tuned. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're continuing now. So, as I said in my video yesterday, Thomas Partey has been offered to Chelsea. His agents are trying to get him out of Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid are insistent. They don't want to sell this guy. They want him to stay at Atletico Madrid for the foreseeable future. So, what does this mean? Fabrizio Romano is stating that Atletico Madrid have no intention of selling unless that transfer release clause is met and Partey basically forces his way out. Because once that £50 million release clause is activated, it's up to Partey. The club can do nothing, can say nothing, and will be nothing. But, for me, this deal depends on other deals happening. Let me tell you, as always on transfer deadline day, this is a domino effect. One deal goes through, it means there's going to be 4 or 5 others knocking over. Let me explain. Arsenal also want Thomas Partey, but Arsenal want to get rid of Matteo Guendouzi and Torreira. They need to get rid before they can buy. The player wants to come, I don't know where. There's rumours going around that he's an Arsenal fan. Money talks and the calibre of club talks as well. Chelsea, in my opinion, would be the favourite to get him once all the bids are through. This is what's happening. Torreira's going to Atletico Madrid, regardless of what's going to happen. But if the move comes in, Atletico don't need to replace Partey. They've got Torreira. And then it has a domino effect on us. Jorginho could be going to Arsenal. You see how that works all of a sudden. Torreira to Atletico, we get Partey, and they get Jorginho. But Fabrizio Romano and other reputable journalists are saying this is not likely to happen, as Chelsea don't want to strengthen a rival. But at the same time, I don't think Chelsea really want to bid this money for Thomas Partey. I think their first choice remains to be Declan Rice. And in my opinion, if you want Declan, just keep the money and get him next summer. Just don't buy someone because you have to. Buy someone because you believe in him. I don't want that for Partey. I think Partey's got tremendous attributes, tremendous talents, and we shouldn't ruin his career just for an agenda because we need a DM, so let's get him for a year. No, I don't want that. Now we're going to talk about Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and I'm going to rant a little bit because I'm really frustrated with this right now. Let me explain. Yesterday, I showed you guys a little thing. Frank Lampard says we need to do what's best for Chelsea and we need to do what's best for the player. For me, I think the best for the player is to play and to learn his position. So let's loan him to a Leeds. Let's loan him maybe to a Brighton under Potter. Maybe to a Southampton under Ralph Hasenhüttl. Somewhere abroad, beautiful country, exotic weather. Send him to Italy, send him to Spain. Somewhere where he will develop tactically. A German club maybe. No, the clubs that are available, I'm gonna lose it right now. Fulham, who are in a relegation battle, and all they have is Scott Parker in a bad boy suit. My man looks handsome in a suit. He's looking like a Hugo Boss's next model. You got Steve Bruce and Newcastle. Who wants to go there, mate? Newcastle's great, I'm not gonna lie. For a night out, it is fantastic. Recommend it if you haven't been. But to play football under Steve Bruce, what is going on? And Southampton with Ralph Hasenhüttl, but there is rules and regulations coming out now with news. Let me tell you the news. So let me get this straight. The deal is collapsing for Southampton because apparently the deal is not going to go through because of the wages. But there are reports saying that Chelsea are willing to pay 100 grand of his wages for him to go to Fulham. Why is he going to Fulham? Fulham are a team that's going to struggle this year. Ruben needs to learn how to play progressive football, attacking football, and be winning football. They're going to be losing a lot this year. They're going to be losing a lot this year. And when teams lose, usually the lone players get the blame. And they're the first ones to get taken out of the squad. Now, Scott Parker could lose his job. Scott Parker can lose his job, and next thing you know, some manager comes in that doesn't fancy Ruben and plays a completely different style of football. Bad move. Newcastle. They've had a great start to the season, but does Ruben really suit their style of play? Does Ruben really suit their style of play? Like, what Steve Bruce plays is long attacking football, get back in position, defend, we'll hit them on a break. It doesn't suit Ruben. He needs a methodical style of play. My personal choice would be Leeds, Brighton. Find someone like that. Send him on loan abroad. Let him learn. Let him fly. This tells me Chelsea have no plans for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. This tells me Ruben Loftus-Cheek is an afterthought. I'd rather Ruben stay now. I'm not going to lie to you. If this is what it means, Ruben might as well stay. Because what is this? Pathetic. Now we're going to talk about Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger's moves are looking like they're down to 2 clubs. The 2 clubs are simple as this. Number 1, AC Milan. AC Milan want him on a loan deal. AC Milan think that this guy is ready. Chelsea are fully committed to sending him to AC Milan. They have no issue with that. Number 2, Spurs. Chelsea don't want to send him to Spurs because Chelsea don't want to strengthen Spurs. My opinion is simple. Is it really strengthening Spurs? You're sending Antonio Rudiger to Spurs. He's going to be starting, and you know what Rudiger's like. He makes mistakes left, right, and centre. He won't play against us. He'll make them more mistakes than he'll win in points, in my opinion. He's not a good player. And he is the type of player that Mourinho will love because he's physical, aggressive. He shouts a lot, pretends he leads. Send him. Send him on loan. If he wants to go to AC Milan, I like AC Milan, so I hope this doesn't happen for their sake. But I feel like it's going to be AC Milan. There's no way we're going to... Kyoko is going out on loan to Napoli. Apparently the deal is all but confirmed. Fabrizio Romano is saying that this deal is going to get done. And this deal is going to happen soon. For me, perfect deal. Fabrizio Romano knows what he's talking about, so it's confirmed. Bakayoko needs to play football. Chelsea don't need him, so it adds up for all parties. The players gets a good gets playing time. Napoli get a good player that suits their system under Gattuso, and Chelsea get rid of an asset that they don't want and get some monetary reward for it. Realistically speaking, we're never gonna get the fee outright that we bought him for. But in the long run, we could accumulate a lot more. If you think about it, every time he's gone on loan, there's money coming in. We're not paying wages, and eventually we will send him for something like 30 million or 25 million euros. If he goes out on loan, has a great game like Barkley did, eventually he's going to cost money. And we're going to get it. And I think that's beautiful. The same will apply for these 3 players. Okay, so let's look at it this way. Alonso, Moses, and Emerson. All 3 are on the periphery of the squad. They're not essential tools. They are going to be spare tools if they stay and hardly ever play. But 3 Italian clubs want them. Okay, so Inter Milan are interested in all 3. Juventus are interested in 2. Juventus want either Emerson Palmieri or Marcos Alonso. Inter Milan want all 3. And they're willing to loan. All 2 clubs want to loan one of these players. And for me, this is interesting. The deal has collapsed. The deal has collapsed on the Emerson part. Emerson does not want to not stay at Chelsea, basically. That's the way I'm understanding it. Emerson wants to leave. Emerson wants to play football. He wants to play in the European Championships next year. Alonso, indifferent. Doesn't mind if he stays. So Emerson's the one pushing Juventus to sign him. But Juventus don't have the money and Chelsea don't want to loan. So as you can see, this is a tricky conundrum we're all in. Because what are we going to do in this situation? Like, realistically speaking, let's think about it. There's going to be an asset left, one of Alonso and Emerson, that knows they're not favoured. They're not going to play. I think the Moses deal was easy. Chelsea will happily just loan him out and just get some money back from him because of the little investment we put in initially. For 16 million, we've reclaimed that and then some. There's no issue. At the end of the day, these are all the rumours that I'm gathering from the internet, from Twitter. So I will relay it out for you and we will have healthy discussions. I don't know, no sources. I'm literally just chatting. Hopefully one day I will have some sources. Hopefully this platform will grow to a point where I start getting some sources. All in all, guys, this is the Kafka's View. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be back today later on. Maybe around about 7, 8 o'clock because the UK window closes at 11. For some reason, I thought it was 5 like the rest of Europe. But we're different as always. So, let's appreciate the channel. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys are pushing the channel because it really, really helps. Peace out. I'm out. I don't know. Do I want Partey or not? I'm going to leave you with that thought, because the Partey deal is the one. I don't want Partey. Yep, I've said it there. I don't want Partey. I want to keep Jorginho. See you later, I'm out. Peace.